What is happening? What is going on? What is the deal, man? You are back for another episode here of the Raider Rundown slash State of the Nation, man. I am joined by my guy Cheeto Linus today, man. Y'all already know what time it is, bro. We are going to be not previewing, but giving you the rundown on yesterday's tough loss, 25-24 to the Chicago Bears, man. A lot of things to talk about. A lot of future things to talk about as well, man. So we definitely got to get into it. But y'all already know what time it is, bro. Let's go ahead. Let's get this funky music started and let's get the show cracking. Man, what is going on? What is happening with the Raider family, man? Like I said, you are back for an episode here of the Raider Rundown slash State of the Nation, man. I'm joined by my guy Cheeto. What's going on with you, big dog? What's happening?
What up, man? What up, big dog? Just here rewatching yesterday's game like I normally do on a Monday. Yeah.
It's tough, bro. It's a tough one, man. You already know. We're gonna go through it as we do on the Rundown show. We joined by my brother, but we are going to go through it as we normally do. Offense, defense, talk it real, man. At the end of the day, bro. Like, you know, when it comes to this, we have now nicknamed Monday Misery Monday. It's no more Victory Monday. Misery Monday. So thanks for joining
Misery
your boy, man,
Monday.
on the Misery Monday. Here's where we are, man.
That's funny,
Tough
man.
loss. But before we go ahead and start all that, man, y'all know what we got to do, man. Give some love to the people in the chat, man. With a roll call, man, real quick, man. Our guy Robert Pena in the building, man. What's going on, man? Cheeto. He says salute. Geno sucks. Yes. Sadly, man, he does. Sadly, he does.
Yeah.
Our quarterback has turned from Geno to oh no. Like every time this
Oh no.
every time he throws something,
Smith.
you're like, oh, hey, dog, you're like, fuck.
I like that.
Oh no. Yeah, every time he throws something, dog, you sit there like, oh no. Mario, Geno wrote back. Oh, yes, he did. And I don't like what he's writing. I don't like what the fuck he's writing at all. Take it back, actually. Return the sender. My guy, man. Travis in the building. Raider Travis in the building. What's going on with you, big dog? Appreciate you for being here.
What up, big Trav?
Ah, man. It's depressing, man. It's depressing the shit we got to go through as fans, bro. But, appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. Sun Goddess in the building, man. Appreciate you. Thank you. Greetings to you. Man, what else we got? Coach in the building, man. Team's bad, yeah? That they are. Danny V, man, 909. We win that game with AOC or Pickett under center. That simple. No way they throwing all those interceptions. Jeanty and defense is winning that game for us. We can talk about that. DJ, man, in the building, man. What's going on with you, bro? Salute to you, brother.
What's
man.
up, DJ?
Thank you for being here, man. All right, man. So, real quick, give me 1 second, but tell us how you feel, real quick, Cheeto. What's your initial thoughts, man, on the loss? What's your reaction, bro?
It's heartbreaking. One, the way it ended, with the block field goal kick. I really like the fact that even though they scored that drive, we still drove down to put ourselves in a position to go ahead and try and win that game. Any other Sunday, I think Carlson makes that field goal and we win. So we forget about the interceptions. We're on here talking about how this team overcame 3 turnovers, right? Instead of how they lost because of 3 turnovers. So, and the way those turnovers happened, they were unnecessary risks by Geno. Not understanding the play, not understanding the defense. So to me, that I think that's the hardest part. But I guess positive is we finally got our Jeanty game. We got our Jeanty game. A lot of us were crying for Max. Where's Max? Right? Max played his ass off yesterday. Max gave it all 100. So it's just a shame that we ended up having to lose the way we lost on a block field goal.
Yeah, that's that shameful and funny enough, not even funny enough, but it's ironic how we lose because if you saw a tweet today from Vinny Bonsignor, he said it never ceases to make you shake your head at the way the Raiders lose. Michael Mayer, who was out with a concussion, is the right side blocker on field goals usually. And because he was out, we had to fucking put Jonah Luwalu in there, who was the culprit of giving up that block to end the game.
Luwalu was out there. Okay.
It just never ceases to amaze you how we lose these games. It's like, oh man, every week it's another fiasco. But we continue to put the clown suits on and put the gear on, and we show up week in and week out, bro. But it's depressing for me, bro. I talked about it a lot last night.
I didn't know it was Luwalu out there blocking. That's crazy.
It was, man. And I talked about it a little bit with Farrell last night, but it's like it's mad disappointing, bro. Because
I did catch you a little bit with Farrell, man. That's a fire little thing.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Post game. Yeah.
But even we talked about it in the group chat this morning, bro. Like, it's disappointing because we know, and we knew this from the beginning of the season, we don't have a talent like that on defense. We know what time it is. We're deficient. You know what I mean? We were talking about it. How much did we talk about this in the offseason? Like, oh man, this defense, these corners, the D line. You know what I mean? Like
even the linebackers. I was a big question.
Even the linebackers.
They're like my best part right now. Yeah.
And now look, you know what I mean, bro? They're keeping us in games. So it's like the defense is performing well above where they should be performing, to be honest with you.
I think so.
The problem,
with the exception of last week, but a few hiccup, big runs, big plays, yeah.
But you know what? Even for last week, I bought into a lot of things that people were saying. Like they looked physically tired. They didn't look like they was all the way there, bro. Like you could tell. You know what I mean? And then you get to talking about the short rest and all that. It makes sense. So it's like, okay. And now when you get the preparation again and the rest, they back to form, how they was looking week 1 and 2, right? So it's like, okay, I can discount the 1 week when I have 3 solid weeks of tape to go on and be like, all right, bro, like these motherfuckers have done this in 3 solid weeks. You know what I mean? So for me, I can say, okay, this defense is playing like that. Like that. Now we may fall off a cliff, maybe, but still, as of right now, they're keeping us in games, bro. What's disappointing is all the veteran leadership, all the guys returning this year on offense, and this is how you look. You know what I mean? Like, this is how you look.
Yeah.
Unacceptable. You got a quarterback making money, OC making money, right? High drafted running back, returning players on the offense, on the offensive line, and we look like trash. Even a 2nd round pick, we don't even use, Cheeto. We don't even use them.
I saw him out there blocking again. Yeah.
Bro. Look, you can say what you want, but on that last one, I would rather have had Besh running that fucking drag. I'm telling you right now. The one that Thornton dropped.
Oh, my God. Oh, God. Yeah.
I would rather have Besh running that route.
Mm-hmm.
Rather have Besh running that route.
Yeah. He needed to catch that ball, dog. He needed to. You reminded me of that because I remember when we were watching it specifically. Yeah. I was like, this is Calvin Johnson.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. Yeah.
Chuck, what are you talking about? He's still in the committee. This bro, Chuck is an idiot, bro.
It's one of those things where people just forget how the kid's been struggling and the criticism. So he has his breakout game, and then they want to sit here and puff their chest out like I told y'all. You know?
When I didn't see Money Chuck at all for the first 3 weeks at all.
Yeah.
Which at the same time, yesterday he still didn't do much blocking. Mostert still came in, which we're gonna talk about in the positives though. I want to see more. I'm so glad he's playing, bro. So glad. Because as soon as you saw Mostert get in, right?
Ooh, yes.
That's it. You know what I mean? That's one
that change of pace we was looking for. Yes.
That's the 1-2, bro. Yes. So yeah, I'm very, very excited that Mostert is finally playing, bro.
That was a big difference between when Zeus comes in, right? And then he had like what 40 yards probably on small amount of carries he had, Mostert, something like that. Yeah.
Something like that, bro. You know what I mean? And now Jeanty was eating, so you got to be like, all right, bro, give him the ball. You know what I mean? You got to go ahead and give him the ball. But you know what I mean? In those couple carries that Mostert had, the O-line was doing their thing, so we got to give them love. But in the couple carries that Mostert had, you could tell like immediately that change of pace is there. He's a different little pace than what he is, man. Bro, Money. It's crazy. Probably, I think you know what's crazy, bro. I think Money does have some mental issues, probably, bro. Because on Saturday, bro, like on Saturday, he came in. He was all cordial. He was like, you know what, Jeanty has things he's got to work on. The O-line's not there. We had a cool conversation. Yeah, we had a cool conversation.
I remember that Saturday. Yes,
that's what I'm saying. Because you was there. We had a cool conversation. And then he come in here puffing his chest like that. Nah, yeah, this dude's like that be having the issues, bro. But either way,
man.
Still though, we'll go ahead and continue though, and say like, right, we got to talk about. I mean, what do you want to start with, bro? What do you want to start with? I mean, I have a multitude of things, but I'm gonna let you kick us off, bro. Like
I think for me, it's the new elephant in the room because last week it was the O-line, but to me it's like now I want to hear the reasons why, besides a concussion, why JPJ hasn't been out there from the beginning, and it made a big difference on Sunday. We saw it, even when the interception one, he was the one who tackled the dude and smashed him to the ground. You know, You look who JPJ was running behind. A lot of those times it was 58 in front of him or somewhere near him, making those lanes, clearing those lanes out for him. And I think that was the frustrating part, or a lot of us as fans is like, what are you doing to this kid? Like, I get you have your vision, this guy's size, all that stuff. You guys are the coaches, but this is what we've been wanting. And look, you saw that nastiness in our O line yesterday, and it came from 58, big dog.
Yeah, 100%. And last week there's guys that are gonna sit there and crown and champion like, oh man, they just wanted to see Kappa. JPJ, he has problems doing this, doing that, bro.
Right? Yeah. Even my boy Jeff. Dog. Maybe JPJ is not as good as we think. I'm like, bro.
Oh my God, bro. God, no. The coaches fucked up. It happened.
Yes. You fucked
Pete
up.
Even said it. Pete said it in the presser. He said it small, right? But in the presser, right after the game, he was like, yeah, it's probably a mistake on my end. It's my bad. He said it.
I didn't even see it. Did he say that? I gotta rewatch that.
Quick last week when he was talking about Kappa. So rewatch it right after the game against the Commanders. He said it last week. Yeah, that's probably on me. That's probably a mistake on my end. Yeah, it was, bro. Because again, there was a lot of people, and I have it on good authority. He could have played last week. He could have played. So then it's like, that's on you, right? That's on you, coaching staff. He's our second best lineman. Now our first. Right, because of what happened.
That part sucks too.
Yeah, and we'll talk about that a little later because that's another blow. But now I don't understand why he wasn't playing from the jump. I'm with you. But the main story that we got to get into, right? And this is what the crazy part is, bro. This says the offense is a no-show, yes, and it was, but it really wasn't. It really wasn't. Just the quarterback was a no-show.
The quarterback was a no-show. Yeah.
I mean, I want to get your opinion, bro. To me, Chip didn't call a bad game to me. He called a bad last play. I don't like his fucking last play at all. What he ran before the field goal, he could have ran a better play than that. I did not like that. But other than that, I don't think he called a bad game.
The only other time I can remember that fumble on fourth down. So then the third down right before that stupid little sneak they tried to do, that was dumb. Yeah, you could have ran it with Jeanty on that one, right? If you were going to try and go for it on all four downs. And I think at that point I would have maybe play action. That was probably the only sequence. And then at the end, same thing. I don't know if they did that to put the ball where Carlson wanted it. But I would have called it differently and tried to get closer, try to score something because there was still enough time. There was still like 38 seconds left, something like that, right?
See, and this is the issue, right? I mean, I don't like the last play because number one, you're running to the side that Colton Miller just got hurt on. One,
that was the other thing.
Running to the fucking side that we just got hurt on, and two, we keep running these stupid trap plays and we're not good at them. We keep pulling DJ Glaze around. Right, like he's fucking Jordan Mailata. He's not that.
Yeah,
we cannot keep doing this, right? Like that, it makes zero sense, bro. So, and that was the last play, and we've been trash at every trap we've run.
Yeah,
that I didn't understand. But then it's like to the flip side, right? When you have zero confidence in your signal caller, what you supposed to do? The hell am I gonna call? We getting picked off on simple crossing routes, Cheeto. We had picked off on routes. Look, just right here, my guy Johnny, 100% staring down wide receivers.
Oh God, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I implore everybody, go back to week 2. That interception he threw to start the game looked like the same damn interception he threw yesterday. The same one.
The first 2 were the same.
I'm like, so what, bro? We have a problem staring down the seams. Because that's what safeties are seeing. That's what's been happening. He almost got his ass picked against the Commanders.
Yeah, same way. Yeah.
So he 100% right, Johnny. Staring down receivers like
yeah.
It is disgusting what we're seeing. It was not on my bingo card that we were gonna get Jets Geno. I thought, I thought we was going to get Seahawks Geno at the very least. But Jets Geno, oh dog, like this is where we are at. It's very nasty work. Very nasty work. I mean,
if you would have told me that Jeanty got as many yards as he did, the Raiders in total rushed for like 200 yards, I would have been like, then why did Geno have 3 interceptions?
thank you.
You know, like I would not have seen that as a stat to go along with that.
But get this, y'all. I understand because I know some people are going to be mad at Chip, but we have to understand this. And I'm going to bring up the stats. Geno only threw the ball 21 times.
Yeah.
So what are we like? Come on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, be honest with yourselves, bro. 21 times throwing the ball and you have 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
That's inexcusable, bro.
How are you going to be confident calling a play for him at the end of the game?
You can't.
When he's been making bad decisions all game. Yeah.
Dog. It's not like the man has like now if he's throwing the ball 40 plus times and he has 3 interceptions. That's different. Because now we're sitting there like, dog, why you keep calling these plays? You know what I mean? Like, why you keep calling pass plays, dog? He sucks. But look,
he only threw it 21 times.
I'm about to show you right now, so everybody
Jesus.
sees. Bro, he was 14 of 21. He didn't throw the ball that much. So as much as people are going to look at Chip and be like, oh man, Chip, what are you doing? Look at Jeanty. Look at his carries.
Those 2 touchdowns were the little dump passes to
were the dump
Jeanty.
passes. It was just the dump passes. So it wasn't nothing special, right? Even Brock got involved a little bit, right?
He got like 5 catches, something like that.
Yeah, let's go to the Raiders stat. Look, just a tad. Mostert 4 for 62.
There you go, 62 yards.
Jesus, bro. Jesus. Look at the averages. Now, it does stand to say we played a bad run defense, so we did what we were supposed to do, right? But either way, we ain't ran the ball worth the season. So I'm taking the dub, right? So I'm taking the dub. Look at these numbers here. And you mean to tell me that we lose with a quarterback only throwing 21 times?
Yeah.
And these motherfuckers right here combined for almost 200?
Of his 7 incompletes, 3 of them were interceptions.
Come on, Cheeto. Come on.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, bro. We cannot, how much, like, yes, Chip had his times and moments in the game where I didn't like, but for me, bro, this right here shows right here that it's not Chip. That's not Chip. That's all.
Yesterday was on Geno.
That's all Geno, bro. Like, again, like Cheeto just said, 7 incompletions. 3 of them were interceptions.
3 of them were interceptions. Yeah. One of them, the drop by Thornton. Yeah.
The drop. And this is the next thing we'll get to, because we're gonna highlight this because you and I have talked about this from the beginning, and it's come to fruition. And even so, in one of our veterans, this wide receiver core is as good as we think it is. Now, Tucker is. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not down on my boy. It's my guy. You know.
No, and I like the way they used them yesterday, even on the runs. Yeah.
And then there's a little stat that came out that said he had a little average of 6.6 yards of separation per his routes. He's just not getting the football, right? So I think Tucker is doing what he's doing to ascend and break out. Everybody else though?
No. Yeah.
Hey man, I'm disappointed in the rest of the room, bro. I'm disappointed. Look, I know some of you wanted to believe it. We wanted to love it and see it. But 4 weeks in, Thornton is not what most of y'all thought. He's not.
Nope.
He's not. Keep it a bean. You know what I mean? Up to this point, if he was that type of receiver, like all of y'all, like or most people thought he was,
it would have shown.
Oh, come on now. At this point, you would have known. You would have known.
Yeah.
He's not there. He's not that, bro. So again, he's more gadget. All he runs, and y'all could tell me if I'm you can tell me if I'm wrong, it's fine. But I've only seen him run a go or a drag. That's it.
Yeah.
Go or a drag. That's the only 2 routes he ever run.
That's it. Yeah.
And he just dropped a drag yesterday. So
a critical one.
Critical. Which, I'm not gonna, you can't get too down in the dumps. You trusted him week 1. He made a good play. He made a clutch play. He tried again. You know what I mean? He's just didn't happen this week. So I'm not gonna get too far in the dumps about him doing that. I mean, because he did make a play in week 1. So we're 1-1. We gotta see if he bounces back. But again, another week where I clamor, where is 18? Where is Jack Besh? Where?
Yeah. Yeah. I only saw him out there blocking. That's it. Yeah.
Wasted pick, we have to assume, right? Wasted pick, you have to assume. Because right now we've seen nothing from Jack Besh. So there's that, bro. Next thing,
but even with Besh, like I get people say, "Oh, like," but he has to create that space. He's got to get open. I don't see him being wide open either, and us over here screaming like, "Why aren't you throwing it to Besh?"
I don't know, because I don't see him in enough for me to even say that. I can't even say that for real. But the real thing is, and the real crux of it is, bro, we need a real number one wide receiver. We need a real number one. I'll put myself to the forefront, right? Because I was on the train of saying, bro, we're fucking around. We need to pay Jacoby Myers.
Yeah, me too. Same.
But
I admit it.
Now looking at it,
I get it.
I get it, bro. They're not wrong. Yeah. They are not wrong for waiting because, again, he's not a top flight. He's not top flight. And what we need is top flight. That's just what it is. I don't understand.
He's a good reader. He's a great, number two receiver, number 2 on that team. Good blocker.
Complimentary. Yeah.
But a complimentary wide receiver. There you go. 100. Yeah.
100%, Cheeto.
And I think that only works with the 100% healthy Brock Bowers, because then he would be the number 1. Yeah.
But even with that, why fans don't like to get greedy, I'll never know. Right? Like now, this year, I said it because my draft plan is already in focus, Cheeto. It's so sad. my draft plan is already in focus. This year, bro, I only want trenches. Non-sexy picks, right? Trent D-line, O-line, right? Something like that. Maybe if something fall in your lap, sure, we do that. Because next year, the wide receiver class is 100% better. And I'm on that. You know what I mean? I'm on that. Now, Geno, you might not work out, but we'll bring your family in, no doubt. As far as Jeremiah, we'll bring him in, no question.
Oh my God, Jeremiah? Woo! Bruh.
And I don't think no fan in here will sit here and with a straight face and say, no, I'd rather have Jacoby Myers.
Than, even the other one that came out of there, what's his name? Who's with Tampa right now? How do you say his name?
Oh, Ibuka.
Look at him.
Mike, stop. Mike, stop. I'm not even going to entertain you with your USC bias, dog. No. Stop it. I'm literally looking at
look here, Mike. Juju Smith. Come on, bro. That's all I gotta tell you.
I'm literally looking at Emeka Ibuka kill right now. I cannot do that. I'm not gonna do it, bro.
I think it's because of what Marvin Harrison's struggling right now. So he's keeping that OSU thing, like, oh, watch out for the OSU players. Yeah,
I will say this though, USC does have 2 receivers this year that I do like. They do got 2 this year that I do like.
Hey Mike, look. Here's what happened to those Trojans this week.
You talking? This is a Notre Dame fan right here. You already know.
Yeah. Juju got Super Bowls, not because of Juju. Juju got Super Bowls because he signed up to play with Mahomes.
Hey man, shout out to Zay, man. I believe you've been in here before. He's
Sellers. I like Sellers. Yeah,
I'm with that. I like. Don't get us started on draft talk yet. Not yet.
Not yet. We said till
bye week. That's what I said. Bye week. Because I'm already on. But this we're gonna talk about right here because Jay is 100% correct. It's time, Cheeto. It's time. The time.
Oh man, and we even said it even when we got Geno. There was still no reason not to address that because Geno wasn't the final answer.
And I'm glad you said this, bro. And we're gonna address this here. Will Geno get benched? Right? Will Geno get benched?
Ooh,
no.
I think he's this close.
I'm gonna let you know something, bro. I don't think he will. I don't think he will. No.
I'm not saying for AOC. I'm saying for Pickett because they traded for Pickett. That was the guy they wanted.
Pickett was the backup plan, bro. The reason I say that is because this is Chip's guy. I mean, this is Pete's guy. It's Pete's guy.
Pete with his dudes.
If you get benched here, your career's a wrap. You got benched for Kenny Pickett. You know what I mean? Your career's over. He's not gonna do that. He's not gonna do that to him, bro. I don't see that. And I said this last night, and I fully stand on this. The reason I wanted to draft a rookie again, even with Geno, even if he does well, even if he don't, because it pushes his ass. We really talking about competition.
The one thing that Carr always needed, and when he was playing good, it was because Mariota was on his ass. How many people wanted to see Mariota?
Exactly.
When Mariota was behind
Never
Carr's
got pushed, dog. And that's the thing I don't like, bro. Don't coddle. Yeah. We're coddling. And that's what's
don't coddle these guys, man. Yeah.
He's gonna let him work through it and do all that, but he's gonna coddle him and let him, you know, oh, this is what I do. But no, bro. To me, we needed to draft a rookie in order to say, if you're not playing well, hey, dog, you know I got this young buck over here, right?
Right.
Now look, check this out. I always equate our situation with the Giants. I don't know why, but these motherfuckers kind of have a similar situation. And now this is why I'm so angry. Look what they did, right? And they're 1-3, but their fucking 1-3 feels different than our 1-3. Why?
Oh, because they got a bright hope in what they saw with Jackson.
You can get a quarterback and say, hey, dog, go up in there. Let's see what happens. He just beat a good team. Dog, they riding high right now.
And it's similar because the Giants their D-line's playing great. Yeah.
Meanwhile, we're stuck with a 35-year-old, 12-year veteran who is throwing multiple interceptions, and our backup plan is somebody that has been cast away from multiple different teams.
Right.
Right. Bro, Cheeto, I said something about Shador yesterday. Everybody's like, no, I'd rather have Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett's better. He's better. Kenny Pickett, the man who they actually traded, and they kept Shador on the roster.
Yeah.
What are we saying? You know what I mean? Like,
bro, and my thing with Pickett is the fact that when he was on the Steelers, right? And Russ got there, and then he asked to be traded. He wasn't up for the competition at that point. That's when I knew with Pickett, you ain't gonna be that dog, bro. If Russ got there and your first thing was get me out of here, because now I'm gonna have to compete for my quarterback position. And he went to Philly, right? Philly then went over to Cleveland, but yeah, that's it's bad. Bro, it's bad.
It's like, you know, Shador lasts to the 5th round, bro. I don't care what anybody tells me. I do not care at this point, bro. Look who's playing. What rookie do we have that is playing? You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I'd rather would have drafted Shador with one of the picks. At least there's a hope, a glimpse to say maybe he could play, rather than sit there and watch multiple rookies be fucking inactive, right?
Yeah.
And this is when we get to Colton Miller, this is what's really going to frustrate me.
Yeah, right? Coach Pickett got a ring for being there.
Yeah. But Pickett got a ring. Ward, Dart, Shador, Milroe was the only QBs I messed with. Milroe just because we seen it. I'm with you. We could even did Milroe, right? When was Milroe taken, y'all? Was that 2nd round or 3rd round? Was that
Milroe was 3rd, right?
He was 3rd?
I think so. Was he 2nd, really?
Oh, if he was in 2nd round, then there's no excuse. You're not even playing your fucking 2nd rounder. So we might as well have got Jalen Milroe at this point. You know what I mean? This is where we at. But, you know, I think now all of us can now understand, bro. We should have addressed this. Yep. Oh, he was the 3rd.
Yes, he was the 3rd. Yeah. Okay. I thought so.
Well, Porter's playing now, so because Stokes is hurt. And we'll talk about that when we get to
and we knew that was going to happen sooner or later, right? With Stokes.
Sooner or later. But here we go. Pete, this is your pick for real. This is your pick for real. So we'll see. But like you just ended on the quarterback scenario. I think we can all understand now that it's time. We should have addressed this right after we got rid of Carr. That's just how you're supposed to do it, right? But we did not.
It should have been from when we had Carr.
100%.
The way Green Bay's been doing it, where they may have a QB, but we got the next motherfucker lined up when you want to start acting a fool.
100%. We got this lined up. We got that lined up.
Yeah.
No, we don't. You know what I mean? No, the fuck we don't. But hey, either way it goes, bro, you know, I think now it's time. I think we can all assume now. If the team goes in a different direction, we'll fucking see, bro. Like we'll see. But I think now,
you brought it up. Bro. I don't think he's too loyal to bench Geno
this year. Yeah. But I think going into the offseason, there will be no choice. If he continues to play this bad, there's no choice, bro. Brady. Oh, and again, look how they do us. But
then how hypocritical is that of you saying every positions we're competing, but the quarterback, obviously he's not playing up to par. Why aren't they competing for that spot? Yeah, someone just said in the
Bro.
chat he just got off his press clear saying JPG is still competing for his starting role. Like,
Because
come on, man.
they lie, bro. Lie. They sit there and lie. All they do is lie.
Oh.
That's been what they've done from the jump, bro. If they keep playing this bad, then like it's like we are going. First of all, we're gonna have a top 10 pick. I already think our pick gonna be premium regardless. It's gonna be premium.
Right.
So we're gonna be able to get me a nice little D lineman, nice little whatever the case, man. If it's a quarterback, so be it. But we'll see. For real, man. We're not even gonna get into the Shador talk. But either way, though, I will say this, right? I don't know where we go from here, but now all of a sudden the offense is going to need a major overhaul. It's going to need a major overhaul now, because really it's not as talented as most people thought it was.
No, and a lot of people said, look at all the weapons he has. I only see 2 weapons at this point, and he's not making the greatest decision with them. Yeah, and one of them was on one leg. Yeah.
Now he's still making plays on one leg, like Brock on one leg is like a regular top 5 tight end. You know, like it's just like
a regular tight end.
Yeah, he's just like a regular top 5 tight end. But like on 2 legs, that's when you like, okay, yeah, he's special. But I don't know, Mike. We got to be honest, bro. The offense ain't talented. It's not.
No, it's not.
Jeanty is, and we're gonna talk about him in a minute. But Jeanty is, Brock Bowers is.
Brock Bowers is. Man.
Who else? JPJ
and Colton.
It's a fucking lineman. That's a lineman. Like that's like we're talking about. Where's the skill? You know what I mean? Like there is no skill, bro. Just because, and I said this last night. Just because the rest of our division has shitty wide receiver talent, don't mean we gotta have shitty wide receiver talent. Now I like Trey Tucker too, right? Trey Tucker is another guy which I like, but again, there's only certain situations I can use Trey Tucker with. I need another guy. I want another guy. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be some other ones, man. There's no way you can look at there's no way you can look at the draft class come even this year with some of the receivers and be like, I wouldn't take none of that. You got him right. Hell yeah, I'm stacking talent, bro. Stacking talent.
Or even in the receivers that were this past draft, and you look at who we took, where we took them. You know what I mean?
Trust the process. Hey, Zay, now you speaking that language.
Oh, Arizona.
Hey, boy, if you ain't seen him yet, Cheeto, go look up Jordan Tyson from Arizona State and tell me right now you wouldn't take him over
Luther Burden.
Certain people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now they don't even use Luther Burden.
They don't. No.
Fucking Odunze making plays over there. You said, why can't we have one? What's so wrong about one? All right, so wrong. Shit. But let's talk positive, bro. Let's talk positive. We saw it.
Oh, he went off. Went off is an understatement, dog.
We saw it, bro.
And not for nothing, but those of you who like to say we don't know shit, we don't this and that. What's the one thing we've been saying for Chip to do to Jeanty? To give him the ball and dump it off in space.
That's why, like, at this point, bro, like, I understand. We can't go back and forth with certain people because they want to hear what they want to hear. They want to be right. They want to do whatever. But honestly, bro, like, what we asked him to, the positions we needed him to be in, he got put in yesterday. And that is why I'm happy to see it, bro. Finally, and to my pop's credit, we always talk about this too. He's like, bro, why do we always just smashing him up the middle? Can we go off tackle? Can we do some things to let him pick the hole?
When they did a pitch, I was like, look at him hit that outside.
Look at it, bro. Look at it, right? And what have I always said about this man? He needs to get into the second level for you to see his superpower, which was what? The contact balance, bro. Said it all. I've said it. I said it all the way from draft time, dog.
It's funny because when he broke that run and I saw the defender and I was like, okay, this is what Rundown's talking about. This is where he's going to be able to show that balance to push dude and then go ahead and break it. And that's exactly what he did.
That's exactly what the fuck he did. And that's why I was like, bro, there it is, bro. There it is. But that's what makes him special, right? Now, understand, he's not a burner. We know that. He's not a burner where he's going to take those Now, and maybe he might scoot, right? Like if everything's blocked up and all that extra, but he's more of people shed off me. It's like water off a duck back, bro. The way people just shed off him when they try to tackle him. But that's his superpower, dog. He is a hard motherfucker to tackle, bro. So in the open space, he's going to do that. Probably, if you give him like 10 runs, bro, he probably gonna break like 8 tackles, dog. Like 8 out of them 10, he's probably gonna do that. Especially if it's a safety or a corner. Like there's no shot.
And I don't know if the holes were bigger, but to me, it seemed like he did a lot better job of seeing them and breaking to them this game around.
Yeah, bro. To me, bro,
he just ran off tackle right now as you were saying that. Like, look at that.
we saw what made him
legs just moving, bro.
That's what makes him special. When you finally get space and he can get against. Oh, excuse me, my damn allergies going crazy.
Yep. Bless you.
Oh, thank you. But when he can finally get space and get into the open level, bro, he's different. You know what I mean? He's different, and he showed that yesterday. And even so, what have we been saying about him in the passing game, Cheeto? Just jump it off, bro.
Come on, man. Yeah.
And look, only 17 yards, but the 2 touchdowns, it just looked so easy.
Oh. There was nothing that DB can do to keep him from getting in there, bro.
Right, and I keep saying like DB, safety, but even linebackers, even certain linebackers one-on-one in space, bro, it's barbecue chicken, right? Like, and I'm very confident in that. I've always said it's never him. It's never really him. Now, there are certain things that he was doing in the first couple games I didn't like, but it's always been kind of the offensive line and the fact that we don't really have all the things necessary to multiply his talent. But still, nonetheless, he was special yesterday, bro, and we squandered.
Oh yeah. We was at a little watch party, and you could see the entire nation just light up, bro, when he broke that run. Like, this is what we've been waiting for.
Squandered. And it's like, bro, like Josh Jacobs 2.0. I told y'all, that's what it is. Squandering good running back performances yet again. And also, right, we got to give love to Mostert. I want to give some love to Mostert. 4 for 62.
Oh, yeah, man. Mostert did his thing.
4 for 62. And you immediately see why a lot of us have been like, where the hell has he been? Because he brings a different dimension or element to the run game that Zamir White does not bring. Now, if you were to tell me that we use Jeanty, Mostert, and somewhat Zamir, I can see it. But the way that Laube is playing on special teams, I like the way Laube's playing on special teams.
Yeah, you like that little. Yeah.
He gives some juice back there, man. So for me, bro, like, I like those 3. That's the 3 that should be there anyway. So Jeanty,
it was good to see Mostert come back. Definitely,
bro. Yeah, he shows that speed. He's a different level of speed that he has.
And with him not having to be the one, I think you will see more of those breakout runs from him because he comes in as that change in rhythm.
Hey, because if the difference is right with Mostert, if he gets that lane, it's over. It's a wrap.
Oh, he can take that and he's gone.
Jeanty is fast, but he's not Mostert fast. It's different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It is a difference. So I am 100% confident and happy that he's back. If we get this type of O-line play, Cheeto, ooh-wee, it's gonna be
a lot better yesterday.
I gotta give some love, bro, because I'm always hard. I'm always, casting despair.
Yeah, even the Parham, bro.
Parham, bro. I gotta give love.
Yeah.
He played well. He played well. Meredith had a rough first quarter, but he got his shit together. He played well.
Yeah.
He did his thing. Of course, we know the addition of 58, bro. I mean, night and day.
Big difference.
Night and day. Now, and this is why I continuously say, Nation, we can't just always be soft on players, bro. You see the way Parham played yesterday, right? I'm sure there was noise heard from the fans around and all the extra
media.
Bro,
yeah,
he ain't playing well. We gotta, as a fan base, bro, we gotta continuously put our foot on necks if we want shit to change. It just is what it is. That's what other fan bases do. The Eagles and all the Bills and all the extra, the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Bro, the fan base expects nothing less but success. We can't just love mediocrity. No.
No, not
Now,
at all. No.
what Parham did yesterday, they must continue. That must continue. Meredith took a nice step, right? He took a nice step. And he helped Chip Kelly out with his asinine comments early on in the week about Jason Kelsey. He at least showed something where you were like, okay, there's growth. There we go. You know what I mean? There's growth. Beezy in the building, man. Salute to my guy, bro.
What up, Beezy?
Appreciate you for being here, man. Sacktown Mike in the building too. Our guy Jay showed up, and I didn't give him no love. I'll give Mike some love too, because I just came in. He just came in. We arguing. But shout out my guy Mike, man. Much love to Mike, man. But yeah, for sure. Offense is talented. Geno is not. My guy, man, Velka in the building. Where's the guy who sucker punched Geno Smith? Go ahead and sign him. We're not gonna go that far, bro. We're not gonna go that far. But it is ugly, bro. It is ugly. Young DB. Moster was looking explosive. Hey, well, maybe the week's off helped.
Do you understand like how much that play you talked about affected the outcome of this game? Where Thornton dropped the ball. You're talking about 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. We're up, right? We're up. He gets that first down, first and goal. We run another minute or so off the clock. We get in the end zone. It's a wrap.
It's a double whammy, Cheeto, because like, yes.
Man.
Honestly, if he catches the ball, he could score on that, to be honest with you. He could score.
Yeah.
Not only that, we can blame Thornton, but the throw was shitty. Like, it
wasn't the greatest. Yeah.
Like, bro, why is the throw behind and low?
It was low.
The man is 6'3". What are we doing? You're not throwing a tray. That's different. Yeah. So it's like, it's a double whammy there. I blame both parties. One, Thornton, if it touches your hands, bro, you got to scoop that up. You know what time it is. That's rule 101.
Rule 101 as a receiver, bro. Touches your hands like that, you got to catch it.
As a receiver, bro, everybody knows rule 101. If it touches your hands, you got to grab that.
If not, you're playing DB.
At the same time, though, as a veteran, 12-year veteran, that throw got to be better. That throw got to be better in the crunch.
Yeah.
Because guess what? If you score, if you get us to scoring range, Geno, and the game flips, hey, the 3 interceptions are forgiven. We still look at you weird, but the 3 interceptions are forgiven.
Yeah.
So there, the running game was great. This is where Cheeto and I continuously, highlight. This is your number 1 receiver right here. 4
catches, 30 yards, bro.
30 yards. Brock is on 1 leg doing these numbers. 1 leg. We need more out of this. Now, look, for me, I don't think, he got targeted enough as far as Trey. Right? I think he needs to get targeted more. I think we need to start making that transition to say this is the number 1 receiver now, to be honest with you. I think we got to start making that transition as a team, as an offense to
get more targets for Trey.
Trey's the number 1 receiver, bro. We just got to keep it a beam. I love Jacoby and what he brings in the blocking game and all that, but like Trey's getting separation right now. Trey's making plays. Trey has the explosiveness. Because this is what we're getting from our number 1 wide receiver.
Yeah, no.
It's not.
And damn, I look so bad when you show that. Jesus.
And look at this.
0.
Cardio. We ran cardio out there, dog. Hey, Thornton got the same amount of receptions and catches that you and I have, Cheeto. We were sitting at home. We was at the crib, and we got the same amount of catches. he just got 1 more drop than us. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And that's the shame. It's not to be, and we're not sitting here trying to be mean or trying to hate or none of that shit. We're 1-3. We're ass. So it's time to be truthful. All that trying to spare feelings and all the extra. Where? To do what? Right? What are we coddling here? Like, come on, bro. Let's be real, dog. And he is a rookie. We're not sitting here saying we just throw him away. We're not saying that.
No. Yeah.
But we are saying we in these. We in trenches now, bro. We're in war. And at times, bro, you think about their weapons.
When you rewatch and you break down your film with Mike like you do, those interceptions, just remember that it was Kobe here, right? And then on the next level, it was Thornton. The safety looked right at what he was looking at Myers. There was no help. So if Geno can actually look and then look off, you might have had something on that play. Yeah. Yep. Both times, big dog.
Yeah. And it's like, you do understand that Thornton is just a deep route, and we understood.
Yeah, and that's what it was. It would have been deep. Yeah. Uh-huh.
We understood that from when we drafted him from the beginning, that Thornton is just a deep threat. We get that, but this experiment in trying to have him do something that he's not, right?
Yeah, he's not gonna go out there and create space, and he's not gonna be like a TO or anything like that.
No, and the real talk, Cheeto, I swear for God, I said this last week. I put it right here, bro. I said this last week. I said I do not like this man on short routes. I don't.
Yeah,
I didn't like it last week, right? When he ran it last week and he caught that one. When he did, I was like, okay, that's cool. But I really don't like him doing that. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather see Besh doing that. Lo and fucking behold, this week he drops the same fucking pass. And it's like, the whole reason is because he's not yes, he's a big receiver, but like when you look at him, he's not one of those guys where when he's running routes, you can see the explosiveness.
No, exactly.
You know what I mean? He's more fast, straight line fast. But just like my boy DJ is saying in here, those receivers that are big, that can run those slants, they have a certain short area quickness to them, right? Like they have a certain bang off the line that can get off the line and get my big body in front of a corner, right? Thornton don't have that. He just has the straight line speed, bro. He does not have the short area quickness that allows him to really either get off the line or run those type of slant routes that a guy of his frame can run. That's just the problem, and that's where we're at.
No, I remember you said it last week, and I understood because that's not what he's designed for. I would prefer Besh in those routes, Yeah,
but to this point now, I gotta concede. It's week 4, right? Something must be going on where either Besh don't know his playbook.
That could be the other part too. He's probably not understanding the offense. Yeah,
Besh don't know his playbook, or he's just not that good. So at this point, I gotta concede. I gotta keep it real, my damn self. I want to see him play. I liked, when we got him, I thought we were gonna use him at a different
Hey, what up, Michael?
But we haven't done it, bro. We ain't used him. We haven't used him. And I agree with this as well. And I saw what you said, Felon. He does got to get better. Agreed. But Trey was a better route runner at this juncture in his first year. So there's a lot of work to be done with the.
And those of us who said pump the brakes on calling him Megatron or Randy Moss knew that about him, that it was going to take time for him to develop to that full route tree and all that, not just the speedster.
Yeah, I agree. Yep. 100%. Shout out A. Gonzalez in the building. Yeah. 0 sacks yesterday, bro. 0 sacks. And for everybody that's watched the game, like the outside media that don't really pay attention to the Raiders, they'll say the offensive line as a whole is trash. And I was actually getting mad during the game, bro. Like when the announcer was like, Geno Smith, he's struggled, but he's been under constant pressure. Like, no, the fuck he hasn't.
He wasn't under pressure. He wasn't. No.
No, he hasn't. He's never been under pressure even in the last 3 games, to be honest with you. Like even last week, the run game is ass. Yeah. But as far as the pass, we not dreaming. We were ranked top 12 in the league in pass protection. And that was still out throughout the 3 weeks. It's Geno, bro. It's enough time for us.
Yeah, it's Geno. This week showed it was Geno.
It's Geno, yeah. Pete said in today's presser that he wants to see more Besh out there.
Well, let's make it happen, Besh. Yeah. Jesus.
Don't fucking tell
you
us.
The coach. I'm sure you got some kind of pull, coach.
Hey. Like the fuck you letting us for though, bro? Go tell shit on his office, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, bro, that makes no sense. That's why I get mad. I get mad at this coaching staff sometimes because they just sit there and blatantly try to pass off blame and deflection. Like you see it all the time. They did it with the quarterback. Remember? How come you ain't drafted quarterback? Pete said, "Oh man, sometimes we rock with Brady and all that." And then even Spytek said, "Oh man, sometimes we rock with Brady." Brady in the interview. I'm not really involved in the quarterback process, so at the end,
I know, right? I don't know what they're talking about.
They're lying, bro. They should be lying, dog. Stop it, bro. Pete, don't tell us, dog. Get out the presser, get in Chip's office, and tell him, "Hey, put Besh on the field, bro. I don't care what it is. Put Besh on the field." Now, CJ, this is where we got to push back. We got to push back. We can't say that, bro. Can't say that. And I know we're frustrated, but I'm gonna let Cheeto go too because I want to get your opinion on this, bro. How much do you think Mark Davis is to blame?
It's not his fault. He's doing all he can by bringing in people, whether he's made the right choice or not. I think even this season he showed he's taken a step back and let the people he hired do what they're supposed to try and build this team. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
100%. I'm right with Cheeto, bro. What more can he do? He brought in Brady. He brought in Pete. If even them two can't look like they're riding the ship, what is he supposed to do?
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame Mark at all. You goddamn right. You go over there and wear that pink wig with Asia Wilson. You goddamn right. You want to know why? Shit, MVP. They in the goddamn finals damn near every year. Yeah, I'm gonna go celebrate with the team that is winning. You feel what I'm saying? I done put the pieces over there. Now, understand the Aces are his shit. The Raiders are his daddy shit that he inherited. So he
inherited a ship that was sinking.
Yep.
It's not like his daddy left him with the right coach, the right players, the right cap. Like they were fucking poor franchise, bro.
All I could say is, bro, he's done what he's supposed to do. He's done what he's supposed to do. He's brought in the people. He's brought in the experience. He's got his hands out. He's not even trying to be all up in the mix. And yet here still we are. Ain't nothing about him, bro. Ain't nothing about him.
Yeah, no.
Mark at this point said Mark just don't know how to hire head coaches. I mean, what is he supposed to do this year? Let's be realistic. What was he supposed to do? Who? Nobody wanted to come. Nobody wants to come here. There's no, guess what? Why? And y'all knew why, bro. And older fans always hate to say it, Cheeto. We don't have a premium pick to get no fucking quarterback. Nobody wanted to come here. So it was like, why would Liam Cohen? Why would Ben Johnson? Why would all these offensive masterminded guys come to a situation with no quarterback already here, which Jacksonville had, or Ben Johnson had with Caleb Williams, or somebody to get a premium pick? Like they're not going to do that, bro.
Yeah.
This is all jobs at the end of the day, bro. It's jobs. There's money here. There's all the extra. Now I understand somebody can be like, oh, well, Marcus had this, and this, which is true. But at the point that we had to go right now, this is the only way that we had to do it.
Yeah, and it's funny because a lot of people will bring that up, but none of those motherfuckers said that when he brought Gruden back, and they were all happy that Chucky was coming back.
Come on, bro.
Right? Or the fact that he was so loyal to Carr when a lot of us thought it was time to move on.
Yeah, bro. And then shout out my guy Raider Alex, man, in the building, man. Salute to you, big dog.
That was a heartbreaker, Alex. Heartbreaker, bro. Mm-hmm.
Sad you got to go through that film, bro. Yeah, it was bad, bro. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I think we did a show, me and Alex. I think he had us 1-3 up to this point too. So I mean, hey, we're here.
Did he?
I mean, we're here. Yeah.
I think at this point I had us 2-2. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, hey, if we finish, I don't want people to get into this trap where everybody's like, oh man, if Geno finishes the year, we'll be good next year. Nope, still get it, still do it. But real quick, man, let's talk about this, bro. The defense held it down yesterday. Again, held it down. If you look at some of the stats, right? And we'll go down to them. But look at here, Devin White, leading tackler, 8 tackles. Played very well yesterday, to be honest. How Max doesn't have a sack, I don't know. Didn't he cause a fumble yesterday?
Yeah, they did, but they didn't credit it as a fumble because they said it was a bad snap. So Caleb was already under duress for the snap, so they
Oh
considered
my
it more like
god.
Yeah. That's how
Bullshit.
that call went down.
Bullshit. I don't like that. Um, yeah, so you got your other guys, man. Blue Kelly, Jamal Adams, which every time he's on the field, man, making plays, man. Every time he's on the field, he is making plays. So I am excited for Jamal Adams and the way he's playing. Palomal kind of bounced back a little bit yesterday.
They didn't give up the big plays.
I,
Him the
I'll
back on the
say,
back
yeah,
end, which is good. Yeah.
the Oos been having a rough year so far, but
Yeah.
he's bounced back. Jermaine Pratt playing solid. He did his thing yesterday. Defense is solid around the board, man. There's a couple
You
guys
saw
here and there.
Tyree got his sack, right? He got all. Woo!
Hey, unblocked Tyree is equivalent to Julius Peppers, bro. Damn near, bro. When fucking Tyree don't get touched, bro, his ass
Yeah.
like J Pep. But he could have had 2 sacks if his ass wasn't playing patty cake with the tackle in one of them, bro.
I know.
Like if you go back and watch one of the reps, he's over there still bull rushing the tackle as Caleb is getting around him. Like, dog.
Oh yeah, when Caleb goes around him. Yeah.
Get off the block, bro. Your arms are long enough.
But
Grab
I think
him.
Tyree got held on that one though. If you want to go back and look at it, maybe.
Maybe.
I want to say
Maybe.
I think he got held a little because I think I remember screaming holding. Yeah.
Yeah. We saw a little look at that, man. JPJ with a tackle. Beautiful, huh? But we saw a little action yesterday from Kuntz. Little action, right? He was in on a couple of some plays.
He was in on a couple of tackles for loss. Yeah.
Play the run
The
better.
run defense played great.
Oh,
Phenomenal.
yeah.
Phenomenal, bro.
Yeah. 100%. I'm feeling.
Yeah, coach.
He
He did get held on that. Tyree did get held. Yeah.
Maybe he did.
Yeah.
Where now this is where I'll go to the concern for the defense, right? And I'll bring it up here. As far as our injury, Eric Stokes is out with a knee sprain, right? So now he sustained a knee sprain. I don't know what the timeline. I saw 2 weeks, 2 to 4 weeks maybe, for the knee sprain. This is what worries me because out of our corners, to me, he was the better one. He was the better one.
Yeah, that one hurts.
I think he was better than Blue Kelly as much as he was looking okay, bro. Blue Kelly kills me in zone coverage, bro. Like, why the fuck is he always lost? It's always his side. He kills me, bro. Every time we look at his side, he's always looking around. He's lost. The zone coverage is always blown to that side. Why?
Right.
It's been 3 straight weeks. 3 straight weeks. So he gets to scare me with that. And not only that, you bring in Darian Porter, who this week, we got to go to Indianapolis and play Michael Pittman Jr. Adonai, I think that's how you say it, Mitchell or Donnie Mitchell over there.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Like that's it's not a terrible assignment, but it's like for your first one in the league, like, and they're playing well, it's rough. So we got to bring in Porter, man. I mean, what's your thoughts on that?
I know that got that rumor going around, the kid from Seattle.
Oh, Rick Woolen.
Yeah, looking for a trade.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks he went down, but hey, they've been praising Porter since camp when they drafted him, right? It's the reason we traded our best corner from last year, trade him away because we got enough here in the building. So hey, next man up, man. I know a lot of the nation wants to go out there and start digging through the trash for one, but at this point, is there really one that's going to come in here and make that much of a difference? So it's time for the rookie to suit up and go out there. It's going to be hard against a Colts team that's been balling lately, So definitely be crazy to see what he looks like out there, bro. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie if I'm a little nervous, big dog.
Yeah, shout out AZ Raider in the building, man. Appreciate you for being here. But
he does get lost, man.
Every single week, dog. I'm like, bro, it's always Kelly, and he's always looking at the safety, and everybody's always like pointing at each other, like, what are we doing? But
yeah,
that's a sign to me, bro. Like, you just don't know what you're doing in the zone coverage, and they keep attacking you because they don't attack Stokes like that. They don't be over there, and that's why I'm worried. But we'll see. You know, if the D line plays like how it did yesterday, we have a chance always. We have a chance always, which is why I want to add more. Why? This is why I want to add more, bro. Yes, coach. Bro. Blue
the
Kelly,
Spider-Man meme.
They're always Spider-Man memeing each other, bro. Always. Like, dog, like, whose fault is it? Jesus Christ. Dev in the building, man. What's going on, Dev? Appreciate you for being here, man.
That is true. They do be doing the Spider-Man meme to each other a lot.
Crosby has more interceptions than our CBs now. Well, which, you know, I'm not going to be mad at, because we know we don't have no ball hawks, right? We don't have no ball hawks at all. Now, this is the hope for Porter. Who knows? Maybe he comes in and he's good, Cheeto. That's my hope.
Man, that would be amazing if that was to happen.
This is why, like, I'm kind of this is why this is my thought process, and we'll talk about it as we end the show. But, like, I just want to see improvement for certain guys, the youngins, right? That's what I want to see. If we win, so be it. If we don't, at this point, fuck it. But you know, I want to see improvement for certain young guys, man, and let it go in like that.
Yeah.
But
yeah, no, definitely, especially with the young guys. I think that's what was so frustrating about last week's loss, because since week one, it looked like they were just regressing. Exactly. And it's like how you said, it don't matter. I want us to win, but if you see them getting better, then that's the progress you want to see. You know?
100%. Yeah. And then so, you know, who's your MVP for the defense?
Oh, Max, bro. Max 100.
Yeah. It has to be, bro. I mean, and you have some people, you know, talking about him, and is he showing up? He's not the same or whatever. Like, nah, bro. Like, he was always Max. It's just the fact that the other people on the D line showed up yesterday is what it was to me. That's what it looked like. Booker had a pretty good game yesterday. Tyree showed. Kuntz showed. So that made the difference to me.
Huge difference. Yeah. Because once they start helping him out, then it gets even harder for teams out there.
Which is why I want, if we have another top 10 pick, D-line.
Yeah, Booker came through a couple of times, bro. Yeah,
that is where I'm at. I want the best D lineman in the fucking draft. If we have a top 10 pick, that's where I'm at. That's what I want. I've already been saying it in our chat, Cheeto. Ruben Bain is where I'm going for our draft pick. If we want a D line,
Ruben Bain,
bro, he's cold, dog. He is cold. Or give me hey, Miami got both sides of the ball we can plunder from. I ain't gonna cap. They got a tackle, and they do
got a nice tackle. Yeah.
Either it goes, I'll take either one of them dudes. But if we can continue to add to the D line, right? Just add, because we got a lot of complimentary guys. We need more star. We need more star power on the defensive line. If we can continue to do that, it's going to be real difficult as we continue to go.
That's why I wouldn't have minded, like, if we could have snatched up a Hendricks and made that shit work, you know?
Yeah.
Because then you could have got something like that. Or if the Wilkins thing would have worked out. That was my biggest thing. Like, as bad as it went down, if it worked out, our defense would be in a way better position even than what they are now.
Yep. Now, PG continues to make sugar out of shit. Now, we got to talk about this before we get ready to end it out, because it's a big topic. Last drive, and this is where I'm at. The last drive from both of our coordinators, last play, last drive, was not all that great. To me.
No.
Now, I don't really, how I say, man, that PG prevent, he getting to that goddamn.
And I actually paused it right now so I can watch the last drive to see if that. I know you always say that PG prevent defense be killing you.
Yep.
To see what happened on that last drive. Because even towards the goal line, I was watching the game with Nate. Nate was like, at this point, just let them score. That way we have enough time to drive back down the field. Yeah.
Well, yeah. But for sure, like I get that sentiment because then you give them the chance. Well, we actually did have a chance to go down and win the game. So it wasn't that bad, right? Which again, this brings me to my point. I'm not that mad at the end of the game, bro, at PG in the defense. Now, some people are gonna be mad, but to me, dog, it's like we really should have got our ass blown out. We really should have got our ass.
We could have. Yes, exactly.
They got how many drives within their own scoring range? It's like, dog, it was disgusting how many times that they had a chance to score without doing any work. No work. So we really should have got the doors blown off us at home. You know what I mean? Easy money. Should have got the doors blown off us at home. The defense kept it in at all times. I kept saying there's gonna be a point where the dam breaks, bro. There's gonna be a point where the dam breaks. And you know why I say this? We don't have talent on defense. We don't. We're making sugar out of shit, bro. Like we're sitting here and we're playing well above our means on the defensive side of the football.
Oh, this defense is playing way better than I thought it would.
Well above our means, dog. Like there are guys playing that I thought wasn't going to be all that great. And I know, both of us was like the linebackers. Look at Devin White playing his ass off. Playing his ass off.
Devin White, Jamal Adams.
Shit,
and the way those backers were just breaking on the run, bro. And that's huge shout out to the D line for doing their thing yesterday and pushing back that O line. Not letting them get pushed. I'm
100%. I'd be mad when they take Jamal Adams off the field. Sometimes I'm like, no, why are you taking him off? You know what I mean? Like
when I see 44 out there, like, why is he out there?
E-Rob playing well. With Booker, give some love to Spytech.
Booker. Booker did play well. I'm not gonna lie, he did.
But that was a good trade. You know what I mean? He's a good trade to bring in. So that's great. Adam Butler to me is on his last little leg with us. I ain't gonna cap. But that's a conversation for another day.
Nope.
But either way, bro, that's a good trade. Guys are playing well. Look at even Kelly, even though this ass be fucking where's Waldo most of the time on the fucking field. Even him is a welcome surprise. Surprise. You know what I mean? He's playing very well above his means. How we even suspected him to play. So what more can we ask? These motherfuckers are only scoring 20 points, 20-something points.
There's no way I would have thought we would lose a game where we scored 24 points.
What more can we ask? Again, this is what I'm saying, bro. Give PG some more. At this point, Cheeto, I'm with everybody, bro. If we are going to get rid of Pete at some point, just get a reins to PG, dog. Just get a reins to PG. He makes sugar out of shit consistently. At least I know if I invest in his side of the football, we might really be doing some things. Give him a Reuben Bain. Give him a top 10 pick that's actually worth a damn. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Let him work. But at this point, bro, he makes sugar out of shit consistently. He kept us in that game. Defense kept us in that game. We just got let down by our guys. Just,
it should have been a blowout. A more potent offense, better team, but our defense held down as many turnovers as they did from the get-go. The fact that we led for as long as we did, giving up those turnovers. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. The reason now, this is just to say if you do. I don't think they get rid of Pete. I think they just go ahead and let him play it out. But if you win 3 fucking games, why even question? There should be no question. Yeah, his job security should be on the line if he wins 3 games. Because why? Nobody told your ass to come out here and sell them wolf tickets like you was trying to make the playoffs.
I think a lot of us from the get-go said it's not going to be this season when we win. It'll be like 2, maybe by the 3rd year, right? And then when he came in and he told motherfuckers we going to compete from the beginning, we're all like,
no, we're going to go. We're going to go.
Where?
It's like, dog, like, what are you doing? Nobody told you to come out here and say all that extra shit. So he has to come out here and he has to perform now. That's on him. So say if he wins 3 games, shit, Hey, bro.
Yeah, that win now, easy. That's what it was. Win now.
That's what he's talking about. And y'all got so mad at AP. What's the difference? AP and Gardner Minshew won us 4 games. If P come out here and off the couch, ain't that really Art Shell 2.0? Let me stop. All right, anyway, let's go ahead, bro. Let me stop. Let's go. That's
a big difference in the way the team looked. Because that Art Shell 2.0 team looked miserable. Miserable.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it's only week 4, so I'm not, we're only bullshitting. We're half bullshitting a little bit. But then again, the effort and the amount of want to starts to wane if your quarterback continues to throw 3 fucking interceptions and your coach ain't taking them out.
Yeah, he has to. There's no way he can have another 3 3-piece games, and no, man.
Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. Like the effort that we're seeing is gonna start waning at some. You know how it goes. We watched too many of these seasons. Your quarterback continues to throw 3 interceptions, bro. The effort gets to waning at some point in the season. Now the defense ain't playing as hard as they were. Why? Because we got to be out here fucking 40 minutes out of 60 in a game.
Then you start hearing about team meetings in the locker room, and
we done been down this road before. The script.
Yeah, we have. We've been down this road many a times. Yeah.
Let's not act surprised. Everybody that's like, fire Pete. Why do we do that? Hey, man, it's only so much that you can take before the pressure busts.
But even then, even us as fans and as much we can take, it makes no sense to fire him. You're adding already to the dysfunction that the organization already is. Yeah.
The only way it makes sense to fire him is if there is a better coach that is a longer term option, right? Like, for example, right? Like, this is we're just bullshitting, y'all. We're just bullshitting because I don't think they fire Pete the year 1 anyway. But say, right, if Jesse Minter did become available, right? If he did become available, or somebody like a nice little play caller from one of these like from the Rams or something became available, and we have a premium pick, which we're going to have. And they said, hey, I like over there. We got, remember, we do have 190 mil or some shit in cap space.
Yeah, we're in good position cap-wise.
So say if we have like 190 mil and we have a top 3 pick and a big ad coordinator or something say, I want to go there. That's the only way I can see them firing Pete and say, hey, dog, get the fuck up out of here. Let's go this way. Let's do this. You know what I mean? Which I wouldn't be mad at either. I wouldn't be mad. Why does Pete deserve to play with the top 3 pick in the 190 mil when he just got a stat?
I think it all just depends on how that 3-win season looks. Like if it looks as bad as it did last year, then yeah. But if they're fighting and they're showing, but they're losing to better teams, talent-wise, right? Like they're just.
I really don't know what Raider fans want, because when McDaniels was over here losing in 1 short games, we said fire his ass after year 1.
Oh God. Yeah, but when he got here, people didn't want him from the jump because of who he was, right? Where he came from. The Patriot way thing. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Either if we win 3 games, bro, and we have like a top 3 pick, I think they gotta go. They gotta go. That's just my opinion, because why should he have the autonomy to play with, again, a top 3 pick and 190 million cap space when you just had an off season and you got us a veteran quarterback that got us these results? You know what I mean? Like, it's like you were the one that got us.
I think that part hinders on a lot too. This is the guy you chose.
Yeah.
And he's the reason why we're not there. Yeah.
And you were the one that came out here and said, we're going to win now and all the extra, bro. So you got to reap those rewards or repercussions, which is firing his ass, right? And then subsequently saying the spy tech get fired too. That would be the next thing.
Right? See, I wouldn't see that happening. Yeah. I don't think the whole thing, because you just hired Chip and you made him the highest paid offensive coordinator. Yeah.
Right. Which, that's where it would get fucking ugly, because what do you do with Chip? What do you do with the staff? You know what I mean? Like, that's where it would get ugly at that point, bro, and all the extra. So,
because at least when Josh was here, it was like, get you and all your motherfucking people out of here except PG.
Right. Yeah. And when it comes to spy tech, I can't fully trust him when it comes to the quarterback. He done picked Kyle McCord under his watch.
Yeah, the Spy Tech team still has me on edge because okay, Booker worked out, but bro, you're the one that signed Kappa to this deal when we needed O-line help, and you thought that was your answer.
right?
You know,
Now
we
you
needed an
did good
O-line
with your
help in the
picks.
draft, and you
Yep.
drafted a wide receiver in the second round that we don't even
Yep.
use.
Now you did good with Jeanty. Good job.
Yeah.
We'll see on Sunday, this Sunday, Cheeto, when it comes to his third round pick in Porter. We will see.
Yeah.
It's to be determined. So he could actually be looking better there, right? But other than that, we'll see. And then we gotta talk about this too. And I'm glad we brought this up because this goes right into the draft pick, bro, to kind of end us off. Where you at? Boom.
That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt.
This is another thing that can make Spy Tech either look like a genius or you gonna look real stupid, right? Are we gonna see either Stone Forsythe, which, dear God, I hope not. I hope to God we don't see Stone Forsythe at left tackle. Or do we see Charles Grant?
Yeah, I'm man.
Because if Charles Grant goes out there and he looks decent, point for you, Spy Tech. Point for you. You know what I mean? Because he came from a small school. You're throwing him out there against good competition, nonetheless, because the Colts got a good D-line. And if he looks adequate, right? Spy Tech, you did your thing. Now you look even better, right? You look even better.
Yeah.
But if you throw fucking Forsythe out there and he looks ass cheeks, ooh-wee.
Oh, Spy Tech. Yeah.
Hey, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. If I was Spy Tech, to be honest with you, I'd probably play Grant because it buys me time. Like it buys me some don't look at me, or more like that's a rookie. You know what I mean? So I understand.
We're gonna have rookie woes, rookie learning curves. Yeah.
If I was Spy Tech, bro, I'm starting the rook because at that point the fan base and maybe the coaches and everybody, they understand. Like, hey, man, you know. The rookie's out there. He had a lot to learn. We can help Chip and all the extra shit for him and all the extra. Or for Pete even too, because Pete, this is your dude.
Yeah, your dude.
Stone is your
I would
guy.
never understand why they brought this guy in, but yeah.
Stone is your guy, bro. And if he goes out there and he stinks it up, we have nobody to look at but Pete and Spy. That's it.
Yeah.
So for me, bro, I would start Charles Grant. I mean, they talking about 3-4 weeks, Cheeto. I mean, what you think, man?
Yeah, high ankles is at least a month, bro. At least.
And he's a big dude, big man. You know,
I think the same thing happened to Joe Alt, high ankle.
Oh shit, yeah. See, this is gonna be a long season, because we got to go here right now. The Titans, maybe you might be able to sneak some there. We might be able to fuck around.
Yeah, but the Titans got Simmons on the inside. Oof.
Yeah, and he rotates around. So now, he gonna pick and choose who his prey is that week. I'll just let you know that right now. And then, I told y'all I don't give a damn how much KC is struggling. Book that shit as an L. They just whooped Baltimore ass yesterday. Whooped their ass.
But for some reason we play those motherfuckers good in KC. Now, if it was in Vegas, I would tell you we'd lose in that one.
Don't get your hopes up, dog. Don't get your hopes up. You know what's up, bro. Even if we play them well, you know exactly what happens if we play them well. Last minute loss. Last minute fucking loss. But I'll say, before we get out of here,
What up, Jason?
We're gonna end the show off like this, man. Real quick. Hold up, real quick. End the show off with end it off with the rundown, man. So we're gonna wrap it up. But like we were saying, it's gonna get ugly, bro, because we play a lot of good D lines and we play a lot of teams that, like, going forward, like, can really expose us. And this was supposed to be the
we haven't played Denver yet.
Then you can get me started, bro. We're supposed to be the quote unquote easier part of our schedule. Easier, we got to play the Eagles and all these extra teams, and And no Colton Miller on top of that. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, sure. It's gonna get rough.
It's
We
gonna get
might have
rough.
to fill up the tank, maybe. The only way that well, to be honest with you, bro, the only way that this improves is if Geno plays well.
Yeah, he's got to stop making less dumb decisions. Yeah.
If Geno don't play well, then wrap it up, dog. We're
Mhm.
cooked because he has to
Yeah.
play mistake free, damn near, for us to be where to win these games going forward.
Mhm. Yeah.
So, that's where I'm at. Yesterday was tough for me. I'm as far as the effort, as far as the coaching, I'm actually not too mad at the coaching, to be honest with you. They bounced
Right.
back. They showed promise. You know what I mean? As far as being able to bounce back from a tough loss, that's what I wanted to see a veteran coach be able to do with, his team, right? So I'm happy in that regard. And really, when you look at Chip, like, what the fuck is he supposed to do with Geno? I can't go out there and hand it to
Which is
motherfuckers.
kind of why I'm curious about Pickett to see what Chip does with him.
I just don't see. And this is where this is
No,
where
I get it.
you get mad at Pete, right? Like, for Pete, you get happy. You say, like, you had the team ready to play, but then you get mad at him. Is you're stubborn. You're not talking. You're talking about competing with JPJ still.
Yeah, that part I still don't understand.
Right? Like, Geno is going to remain in there and not move, and it's like I have a feeling he's just not going to move off of Geno. So it's like, here we are, bro. It encapsulates it all, but. Going forward, it might get rough. If Geno don't improve, it might get rough. Where are you at with the rest of it?
Yeah, bro. I'm saying, like, I'm loving the effort on the defensive side of the ball. I honestly didn't expect them to be, I wouldn't say balling, but playing as good as they are as a unit. Right, through the first 4 games, with the exception of Washington. But even then, that was, I think, a lack of being ready for the run option. But Geno, I didn't expect Geno to come out and be Michael Vick, but I also didn't expect Geno to be the big turnover machine that he is now. I thought he would be more cautious and more careful with the ball, especially with your running game the way it was working yesterday. Like, there was no need for things like that, maybe he caught too much of his own hype week 1. Well, look at me out here airing it out, air raid. I'm back to West Virginia, Geno, and now he's been Jets Geno the last couple weeks, so. Mm-hmm.
God damn, bro! Like,
but as long as the coaching staff gets these guys ready, prepared, I don't think they were prepared against Washington. They were this week. It was a hard-fought game. Hopefully, they can do the same this week when they travel to Indy, and then they come back home for my birthday against the Titans. So hopefully, they'll be ready and they can get the thing moving, bro. But we definitely got to see Geno clean it up. Got to clean that up. Mm-hmm.
I hope you get a win for your birthday, bro. My birthday's on Friday. I'm already booking it up that they're not gonna win this week, so I'm just like, fuck it,
Nah.
I'm gonna treat myself this week because the team ain't gonna do me no favors at the end of this week, so I'm just gonna treat myself. But next week, hopefully, they get one for my boy Cheetos. Either way, man, they do gotta treat Geno like a rookie, which we could have just drafted a rookie if this is what we needed, right? We just need to run and all the extra. But hey, so what? We appreciate everybody for tapping in here, man. It's rough, bro. It is rough. I understand that we continuously want to see change, but it's probably not gonna happen this week, bro, or not this year. It's probably gonna be a minute. Probably gonna be till next year, when we see more people sign a better plan going forward, right? Right now, it still looks all over the place. So that's kind of where I'm at. But y'all know the deal, man. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, right, on both channels. Not only the Raider Rundown, but my guy Cheeto Linus's channel as well. Anything you got going on for today or the rest of the week?
Yeah, bro. Later on today, of course, we got our regular show. Put a Raider podcast will be on tonight. I might do a little quick live with MC Raider. We didn't do our show today because we're gonna get ready for this weekend. This weekend we'll be going live in Rosarito for the Raider Nation takeover.
Okay.
The party on Saturday and then the watch party on Sunday, man. So, and Papa's and beer. So we're gonna be getting ready for that. And then of course our regular shows Tuesday with the Black Hole, Most Notorious, and then of course Wednesday with Nate, Jeff, and my guy Jay. The Raider Connection. Mm-hmm.
Fire, man. Make sure you guys tap in with all them shows, man. Y'all know the deal. Hit all the buttons. As for me, man, make sure you guys hit your notifications. Might go live later, watching film with Mike and the guys. at BTB. But if not, then you'll definitely see me on Wednesday, of course, for our regular rundown show, previewing our matchup against the Colts, seeing what we can do, man. Getting a nice little day to relax and turn this loss off. But until then, man, make sure you guys hit all the buttons, like I always say, and we keep it authentic from the clouds to the ground on the Raider Rundown. I'm gonna see y'all on Wednesday for sure. If not, later today, keep your notifications on. But we'll see y'all soon. Stay safe. Peace.